do you see your role being on Saturday? You going to be in some packages and some?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Hill kind of says I'm the utility player, so I know everybody's position basically. Kind of just rolling through, just contributing however I can, whether that's a field safety, boundary safety, or the nickelback position. So yeah, I'll be rotating a lot.
So you have to know the playbook better than most
Yeah,
people, huh?
yeah, definitely. Gotta stay in it. Gotta know both sides of the field because there's different checks and different coverages for each side of the field. So it's definitely something I gotta stay on top of.
What can the secondary? How can the secondary use a game like Villanova as sort of a measuring stick as to where you are and where you need to be going into?
I mean, it's the first game of the season. No matter who the opponent is, that kind of sets the level of where you're at for like going into the rest of the season. And I think if we can go out and execute and just play our game, and not really worry about too much of everything else on the outside. As long as we play our game, that'll be a perfect step going into the rest of the season.
What kind of prepared you to take it's a selfless role that you're taking, what kind of, as a senior, does that kind of help out?
Yeah, I mean, I've been around for a long time, and just seeing where this program's going right now, and everybody just wants to help the program improve, and no matter what that is, whether it's helping people in the weight room, whether that's on the field, anywhere in the classroom, just improving the program overall. I think that's definitely where I get that from.
When you are preparing to play a team like Villanova, the south side of the Power Five, or in their case even the FBS, how much do you guys think back to kind of recent years? Think back to the Akron game in 2014 or the close Youngstown State game last year to kind of keep you all on your toes, keep you motivated. How much you guys think back to those kind of?
We don't really focus on things in the past. You never want to look over any opponent. They're just like any other team we're going to play. They're going to come and give it their all. With them being a D1 AA team, they're going to come in and give it their best game. So we're ready for everyone who comes in.
Whenever there's a big play, a big passing play by the other team, usually it's a mental breakdown in the secondary. But you got veterans in that secondary. Do you think maybe the mental part of it might be something you're really on top of this year?
Definitely. I think with having me, T. Webb, and Jordan back there, we've definitely had a lot less mental errors, and I think that's just one thing that keeps the group together. If we can play the mental gymnastics, that's one term that Coach Hill uses a lot. With the motions and the shifts from these spread offenses, if we can play the mental gymnastics with them, it makes it way easier for us to make plays. So,
how hard is it to learn those mental gymnastics?
It's just repetition. It's hard at first, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy.
So with guys who've done it before, like Avante and yourself,
yeah,
it makes
definitely. And then when you're working with the same guys that we've been playing with, for years, it's becomes a lot easier too.
Anything else for Reggie?